Channel 19 News. This afternoon's top story is how Francis Scott Key is going green. But before that, we'll take a look at the weather. Beth?
Thank you, Barbie. Today's weather will be a high of 36 and a low of 22 degrees, and winds are west at 8 miles per hour. The sunrise was at 7:19 a.m. and the sunset will be at 4:49 p.m. The 5-day forecast is as follows, and a range of highs from 38 degrees to 45, and the range of lows from 26 to 32. And Sunday there is a chance of rain and sleet. The radar map shows rain around New York. The cloud radar shows plenty of coverage. And finally, the temperature radar shows the cool and warm temperatures. Now back to you.
Thank you, Beth. We will take a look at the sports after this. Tonight's top story is how Francis Scott Key High School is going green. Since February 2009, FSK's ecology teacher, Ms. Felter, and some students have helped the school become a green school. We asked Ms. Felter what the club does, what the school does to help support going green, and are there any activities the school does to get involved. The ECC is a group of students who meet after school almost every Wednesday until 3:30 p.m. to help the high school become a greener place.
At the meetings, we plan events. The whole purpose of the Environmental Conservation Club is to educate the students and the faculty and the school community. And so students during club meetings will plan educational events, make announcements, videos for the announcements, plan bulletin boards and contests like the recycling contest. So it really is a time for us to get together and plan what we're going to be doing. To not only educate, but then to do our service learning in the community to improve our environment. Recently we had our recycling contest where students brought in cans, soda cans, to be recycled, and the class that had the most cans brought in received a soda and ice cream float party, a root beer float party. So all the students in the whole school were involved in that contest. And in the upcoming future we're going to sell Be Green, Save the Earth t-shirts. And that will be a fundraiser for our club, and all the students in the school will be encouraged to take part in that. The past 3 years, Francis Scott Key High School has been doing a lot of things to go green. In a lot of our classes, like ecology, we've been doing native schoolyard habitat projects, butterfly habitats, bluebird trails, aquatic habitats. The science research class also does environmental projects like grows Chesapeake Bay grasses and plants them in the bay. We also have integrated into most of our classrooms some form of environmental education. So instead of just learning math in a vacuum, you might learn volume of the courtyard pond, and you'll go out and take measurements of the pond rather than taking measurements just of something obscure in your classroom. So all the teachers in the school have made a commitment to try to include some type of environmental instruction in their classrooms. And so that's kind of the way FSK has been going green.
Recently, the LFI students have started collecting paper in every classroom. We talked to Jordan Zimmerman and asked her if our school is setting a better example, how often they collect the paper, and what happens to the paper after they collect it.
Do you think our school is setting a good example for other schools?
Yes.
Why?
Because recycling is better than throwing all your recycling papers in the trash can, because that way you can save paper and use it again.
Okay. How often do you collect those recycling bins?
Well, we try to do it Mondays through Thursdays, and then we try our best to do like the main hallways, like this hallway, then around the school and downstairs.
Okay. What do you know what happens to all this paper? Like, what do you do with it once you collect it?
It goes to the recycling bin outside, like the big one, and it goes to the dump, and then they recycle it, and then they use it again for different things.
Okay. We're good.
That was your top story for today. And now for your local sports with Shauna.
Thank you, Barbie. Reporting live at FSK High School, tonight at Winters Mill, there will be a wrestling match between FSK and Winters Mill. Winters Mill coach states that he believes that the team will be successful due to a lighter schedule and also the work ethic of their teammates. Tonight, FSK will have to work hard to win the match. That's all for local sports. Now back to you.
Thank you, Shauna. That's all for this afternoon. We'll see you next time on the SBBK Channel 19 News.